Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. And yeah, it's been a minute, hasn't it? I'm gonna go on a new little adventure. This time I'm going to study. I'm going to be doing an exchange student semester in Australia, in Melbourne. And I am very excited but also very nervous because this whole process has been an ordeal, so to say. But yeah, so I thought this video was a little bit of unpack while pack. So I thought that we get a little kiki, you and me, and about what's been going on with the whole and with the exchange student process of applying and the whole ordeal. But while I also pack my suitcase and give you guys some packing tips, because who doesn't like unsolicited packing tips? Edit. I realized it took way too long time to talk about the application process, so that will be a separate video coming in the future. Sorry. And for those of you who are new, hello, my name is Bean. My pronouns are they, them, and I am a 24-year-old human from Sweden who likes to travel, and this is basically a YouTube channel just for my video diaries and vlogs and stuff like that. So this is me inviting you guys to my adventures. I have pretty much broken down like what is very necessary to think about when packing for a journey or packing for a trip or a holiday or whatever it is. I am a person who likes to make lists of what needs to be packed. I have not done that. But that's fine. I've kind of collected most of them into three main categories. So there's three main categories to think about when packing for traveling abroad: the climate, the amount of time, and the purpose. So the climate, what time of year is it? How's the weather going to be? I'm traveling to Australia during summer for them because of the southern hemisphere, meaning I should probably not pack my winter wardrobe and try to focus more on like light clothes and summer clothes, etc. 2, amount of time. How long am I going to be away? Is it a weekend getaway? Is it a week long? Is it, you know, and that really affects like how much you pack. For me, I'm going to be away for a semester. That's half a year. That's 5 to 6 months. But I will have access to laundry machines to where I'll be staying, because I'll be staying with accommodation on campus at the university. So I'll need to pack a couple of outfits and a couple of various clothings that that are very versatile and I can do different outfits with, you know, not too much or not too little. And number 3, the purpose. What the purpose of my travels? Is it a skiing holiday with friends? Is it a work bit? Is it a business trip? Is it like, what is the purpose of travels? For me, the purpose of travels this time is for studying. Hence, I would like to have, you know, a lot of casual clothes that I can wear every day, and maybe some fancy outfits if we're going out. That is like the 3 main things, and then the 3 top main categories, and then these can be broken down into many different subcategories and stuff like that. But those are the main things to take into consideration when packing, in my opinion. And when I flesh that out, I feel like I could go more into detail about what exact clothings, and start with like the necessities and then build upwards from that. This is information that needs to be looked up before traveling, is luggage. Because every flight company have different rules for what luggage is allowed. So make sure you know with the flight company you're flying with what size luggage is allowed, what weight is allowed. Different countries have different rules for what you can bring into the country through customs. Australia is very strict with what they bring, with what you're allowed to bring into the country. You're not allowed to bring like a lot of things that could risk damaging the very fragile nature life they have. So, but it's also something that's very important to look up. Another hot tip is to get one of these like little, I guess you can call like information sheets for your luggage. This one in particular has my name, my email address, my phone number, and my home address in Sweden. I'm not gonna show that to you guys because that is private information. But it's really good to have that on your luggage in case it gets stolen or lost during your travels. Alright, so this is the luggage space we got working with. The flight company I'm flying with allows 25 kilos of luggage, of checked-in luggage. So I just need to make sure I don't overstep that. Hopefully not. Let's get packing. So one thing that I'm thinking about is my living situation. So I'll be living at campus. I will have a dorm room, a single room, thank God. So I might want to bring some decoration to make myself a little bit more like home in there. Like my flag. There we go. Alright, so starting with just necessities. I'm just gonna start with necessities, see how much space and weight I have left, and then go from there. So we start with pants. I'll be bringing 2 pairs of shorts, 2 pairs of jeans, and 2 bit more fancy pants. And the 2 fancy pants I can also wear on like daily basis. Now, I am a sucker for bottom-up shirts with funky patterns on them. So I don't really know which ones to select, but these are just a few. So I'll select some of them and see if we got space for anymore. Alright, I'm gonna leave you guys in on a very hot tip, okay? So, when folding and packing clothings, I have found that instead of just folding them regularly, you know, as you would, rolling your clothes, they take up less space. Wait, hold on, I'm gonna show you guys. So instead of having them, you know, folded like this, instead, there's different rolling techniques here. But in hindsight, it's basically you just roll them really, really tightly until they become like little burritos, and then just pack them in like that. And packing that way, they take up less space, and you will have some space for more stuff. So remember when I said start with the necessities? Yeah, fuck that. I also picked out some base clothes in front of tank tops and t-shirts of like assorted kind. This is probably why I should have made a list, because I am very disoriented and I've barely even begun. I am also going to be packing my swimwear because you never know. I know that there aren't any like beaches near Melbourne, but I don't know, might go on a trip somewhere. One thing that I just came to think of that is very important to think about when packing is power outlets. So every place does not have the same power outlets as where you're from. So here in Europe we have one specific type of outlet. They do not have the same one in Australia, I know that for sure. So I think I have a converter either here or my parents have one, so I'm gonna look for that or contact my parents if they have it. Now, when it comes to rolling shirts, it can be a bit more tricky than just doing it with pants. So I'm gonna show you what I learned. Hold up, let me. So this is, it has sleeves, right? So what you do is you fold them in, the sleeves, that is, fold it towards the middle, and then just roll it up very, very tightly. It's very important that it's a very tight roll, so that it takes as little space as possible when you later shuck it in the bag. Something like that. And then you have a little shirt burrito. Very nice. There are different ways to roll the clothings and stuff, but that is the method that works for me. Now, I haven't decided what to wear when I'm going to travel. So like I don't know what I'm going to wear on Friday at the airport when I'm flying, because that kind of also determines a lot about what I'll be packing. Yeah, I'll have to think about it, because you know, you want to be comfortable when on a plane for over 20 hours, but you also sometimes you just kind of wish you were someone's airport crush. So I kind of want to look cute enough for people to be like, damn, that's a cute person, that's my new airport crush. But I also want to be comfy enough to not feel to not be extremely uncomfortable on the plane. 'Cause tonight will be the night that I would fall for you. Alright, so for jewelry, I have put them in tiny little boxes. So in this one I have necklaces, and in this one, that's an old Lindt chocolate box, I have my earrings. Which is a great way to like keep them together, but also like tiny little boxes so that I know where they are, but you know, still not taking up too much space. Alright, so since I am a massive nerd, I am going to be bringing 2 Magic the Gathering decks in hopes that there are other people who play Magic the Gathering, or that I can teach someone to play Magic the Gathering. And some dice. Because again, I'll be there for a long time, I'll be making friends from all around the world, and hopefully some of them are also Magic the Gathering nerds. So hope for the best for that. I also misjudged what clothes I had that were clean or not, so I had to load my laundry with some shirts and stuff that I really wanted to bring, especially underwear. I did not have enough clean underwear, so I had to do some laundry there. So please make sure you have enough clean clothing to pack, because yeah. Alright, so my camera's about to die. I have come a bit along the way with packing, but my living room is now a mess. So I'll see how it goes, because yeah, it's just me needing to make sure I get the last pieces. Since I'm not leaving until in 2 days, I can't pack a lot of things like toiletries and stuff like that. It's not the end of the world if I don't pack enough clothes, because I can always buy clothes when I'm there. So it's not gonna be the end of the world if I underpack or overpack, you know? I think that's all for this video. Hello, that is all for me for now. I will see you guys at the airport. I am so nervous. I am scared. I can't believe I'm actually doing this after months of doubts, of stress. It is finally coming together. So yeah. See you then.